A group of revolutionaries must get back together after 16 years to track down someone who has been kidnapped by an old enemy. One battle after another is a powerhouse of a movie. It hits the ground immediately, and it never once, for nearly 3 hours, lets up. The initial segment of the film took me a little time to get used to. There were some things that happened and some character choices that I didn't really understand. I still don't. But as the movie progressed, I didn't really care because I was just along for the ride. Paul Thomas Anderson makes very distinct movies. They aren't for everyone, but when one of those movies clicks with me, it really clicks with me. And thinking back through his entire filmography, I think this is my new favorite. The editing was snappy and made the movie fly by. The action scenes were filmed in a way that added to the tension, and of course, the acting was top-notch. Every single character stood out. The movie was so full of charm and wit, it was hard to look away from. If I had to pick a standout character, it's got to be Sean Penn as Captain Lockjaw. He was so intimidating, and every time he was on screen, it made my skin crawl. It was a full-body character, the way he talked, and especially the way that he walked. Everything about him was just awful, a perfect movie villain. Leonardo DiCaprio's character was something else. He was this seasoned veteran revolutionary who was involved in battle after battle, and then he semi-retired and just got drunk and smoked weed all the time. Most of the humor of the movie comes from DiCaprio's character not remembering things that he's supposed to do and getting mad that no one will help him. I've heard a lot of people compare him to the dude from The Big Lebowski, and that seems like a very apt comparison. The cast is absolutely stacked. On top of DiCaprio and Penn, we have Benicio del Toro, Teyana Taylor, Regina King, and newcomer Chase Infiniti, who is the heart of the entire movie and holds her own against these industry veterans. One battle after another is what my dad calls a chase movie, because the entire time the plot revolves around someone chasing someone else. Paul Thomas Anderson has been working on this script for decades, adapting it from the 1990 novel Vineland by Thomas Pynchon. Because the book and the movie were written before the current hotbed of political climate in America, there is no way that the current events of the real world could have inspired the movie. But the plot and the characters honestly feel like they were written based on those current events. This had to have just been pure luck, but because of that luck, the movie is getting a lot of attention. I don't think a single politician, even a fictional one, is even mentioned in the movie, but it's still a very political movie. It isn't a movie that's going to have a bunch of interpretations, although I have a feeling many people are going to project interpretations onto it. One battle after another is just a fun, fast-paced action dramedy made by one of the best filmmakers of his generation, starring an insane all-star cast. It's funny, it's touching, it's everything a movie should be. It feels like a big-budget 80s or 90s movie, back when filmmakers were willing to take a chance creating something original that did not rely on marketing executives' formulas or feature any recognizable intellectual property. It's a movie made with love, and its success is going to rely solely on word of mouth. Do yourself a favor and see this movie. Checking your rearview mirror, intimidating your daughter's date, payphones, unhinged men in uniform, pregnant women shooting machine guns,